Here with a 3,500 mile walker out on a little walk hike in Murrieta, on the edge of Murrieta and Wildemar. I'm supposed to be going to meet somebody, so I'm going to meet them. I just decided I'm going to continue. And so on the way to their house, I'm walking along this road down here. I forget what road it is, Yama Road or something. Saw this little hill, decided I'd climb up it. So it's pretty sure this part is also owned by the Riverside Land Conservancy, but I'm going to end up going over in this neighborhood here, meeting up with somebody real quick. Then I'm going to go way down here, hike up the ridge, follow that ridge all the way along, and that's Riverside Land Conservancy as well, all the way up and down and down and down. And then that peak right over there is one I hiked before, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I posted. I don't know if that area has a name, but on this side is basically Murrieta. On that side, the other side is Wildemar and Menifee and stuff. So end up going back down, come back down this way, down here, back through the neighborhoods, and over towards my house over there somewhere. It'll be about a 10-mile loop when I'm all done. So I'll film little parts of it and try to put it all together and make one video. 500-mile walker again on that same walk on the Riverside Land Conservancy properties. I have a meeting already with that other person. So I'm going to start this walk or this hike. I normally do it east to west. It's the first time doing it west to east, so it'll be a little challenging because there's a lot of uphill this way. So I'm off of Wildemar Trail. Let's see, the 15's that way, Clayton Keith is that way, and that way is 215. Oh, sorry about the sneezing. There's something dead around here in this ravine. It really stinks. So anyways, start up here, go up along here, up that ridge there, around the backside, and then just go all the way west, or east, I mean, until I hit that other point that I normally start at. So, like I said, I'll film some stuff as I go. Kind of try to show you the terrain. Hill. Again, I didn't bring my chest harness because I wasn't planning on doing this hike. I was planning on walking over to their house and heading home. But got out here and the bug kicked in, so decided I want to do a loop up in the hills. So again, trying to track with my Garmin instinct, which usually is pretty good, but sometimes for some reason the mileage doesn't kick in. Tracks the time, but the mileage doesn't start. I don't know, maybe I'm just an idiot and forgot to do a setting sometimes, I don't know. But it should be simple, push the button and go. So, and I'm using my the Aku Tenutas again. As you can see, this is just loose granite stuff. So these shoes are great for this. Again, they're still a little tight on my feet, so normally I wouldn't wear them. Had I known I was going to do this long of a hike, I wouldn't have worn them. But, you know, we're in it, so make the best. We're going up a pretty steep spot, and we're at the boundary now of the Riverside County Wildlife Conservancy area. That actually says no motorized vehicles. So a lot of people think it's going to be no trespassing sign, but it's not. I've actually talked to a couple of different rangers. Oops. And this land, as well as most of their lands, are open for public use, just not motorized. But some motorcycles and stuff do come out here. Seen a couple Jeeps, a couple of buggies. I think this land down below, from here down to the road, is private property. I'm guessing just because it's not marked. But it's accessible. But like I was saying, some of those, you know, the motorcycles that come out here kind of tear it up and stuff. But I get it. It's a fun place to do it. It's just, you know, those are the kind of guys that the rangers tell me are going to close these places down for good, because they do have a few properties that are closed off permanently for any access. But luckily these hills here are still open for public use. So this area here is really steep. I'm gonna say maybe a 45, if not more. And this loose kind of gravel stuff again. So, but luckily I have these good shoes that I don't really slip a whole lot. So that's a saving grace. And glad I can be out here today doing this. I've had some pretty bad pain days the last few weeks, or last week or so. And getting out here walking and hiking really helps with that pain. Gets my endorphins kicking in and my adrenaline going. Keeps me from having to take pain pills, which I hate taking. So, gonna enjoy this hike and enjoy along with me. I'll film some more as I go. So, normally when I hike out here, like I mentioned before, one of my goals is to do the hike without stopping, without using my hands. That's just a couple different spots that I like to do that just for the challenge. Today I'm gonna take my time, take some breaks, go slow. It's been at least a week since I've been out doing this, so my body's gonna be kicking my butt today. So, but I'm still doing okay. So, just came, and you can't tell in the pictures, but just came way down there, over there, there, down that ridge line, down here to this ridge line from the road there. And so from here, kind of on a little hill, go all different directions. You can go up hills over here, around, go out over there. So I believe that road out there is Bunny Canyon, maybe? Could be wrong. Anyways, so now I gotta go down here, around, up there, up to that ridge, and then all the way over backside to the next hills. So, and I don't know if you guys noticed my firefighter hat. Yes, I've been a firefighter as well. So yeah, before retirement, I was deputy sheriff for 10 years. And I was a peace officer and a firefighter for the state of California for state parks for 10 years. And I was also a firefighter for Palomar Mountain Fire for, say, 3.5, 4 years. Was an EMT for a while during all that as well. So I've kept busy. But now it's time to live and have fun. So I'm gonna have fun doing this hike. There's a couple guys out here that come out here on a regular basis and fix up and maintain these trails that have, some have been overgrown for years or dilapidated or abused. So they've come out here and done this side, which is nice because most of their work has been done on the east side. So it's actually making this climb up here a lot easier because they've dug a nice smooth trail. I mean, I was just out here on this trail, I don't know, a few weeks ago. And this was not like this. It was more like this. With the, that's what it was. That's the trail. You used to go straight down and come up here. But they put some zigzags in it, some switchbacks. It was actually really nice. So, still tiring, but a lot easier. So, I know one of their names, but I don't want to mention it in case he doesn't want to be on the air here. But thank you guys. Thanks for maintaining these trails. That's a 3,500 mile walker still. We've gone over a couple little hills. Coming to the backside here. So I still have to go here. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. To that one right there. And then I'll go back down the backside and around, and I'll be done. So again, this is over here is, I forget exactly where the boundaries are, but some of what you see is Murrieta, Wildomar, and Menifee. So, and that's Mount San Jacinto out there. No, San Gorgonio Mount San Jacinto, Santa Rosa Mountain out there, Palomar Mountain out there, Lake Elsinore, the Ortegas, Santiago Peak up there with all the antennas. So, good views from up here. So, some animal wasn't feeling too good. Go down this way a little bit. So these guys have been out here working on these trails, so they've cleaned it up quite a bit, which is nice. You know, normally I like to have these places all to myself, but it's also great to see everybody enjoying it. So it's good. Take some pride in what you use and what you do. So this area out here that I'm hiking, I think originally it was probably, they were trying to mine out here. You can see this vein that goes all along here. It's got tons of quartz in it. I think they were probably out here mining for gold. There's a couple of small little mine shafts. But you can still, if you come out here and you take some time, this place is really popular for rock hounders. I found some really good actual quartz crystals. You know, the clear ones with all the sides and the points and everything. I found a few of those. Some big chunks of tourmaline. You're going to find tons and tons of the white quartz, the rose quartz, the gray or smoky quartz. But if you get lucky, you'll find some other stuff. There's several different types of minerals out here you can find. So run into people quite often with little pick and axe or little hammers, just kind of chipping away. Nothing too big, just enough a handful here and there. So it's kind of something fun to do with your kids. So I brought my son out here a few times. Of course, now he's a teenager, he's a man now, so he doesn't have time. But it's still fun. So try to scale this thing now and get up over the top. So I'm going to put the phone down though, because I don't want to drop it in case I do slip, which I probably won't. But here's some of that quartz digging I was talking about. Somebody actually spent a lot of time on this one. Look at this. This wasn't here even that long ago, because I've been on this trail a number of times. So they were digging, looking for some stuff, probably. Maybe flecks of gold, I don't know. But a lot of people digging here for the tourmaline and other minerals that are all caught in the quartz. And the actual quartz crystals, I mean, most of what you're going to find is this kind of stuff. So, which people don't have much use for. All right, still with the 3,500 mile walker. I'm almost to the top peak of this walk right now. I get up here. I was hoping to get up here before the sun went down. I guess technically I did, but some clouds rolling on the horizon and are blocking the sun out. So just about getting to the top here. And you can kind of see from the video, but just to give you a perspective, I'm 6'4", really long legs. My average pace on a basic walk or hike, it's mostly flat, just basic, nothing difficult like this. I average 3.7 miles per hour consistently. And right now I'm at this summit, just over 2 miles. It took me just over an hour. So, give you an idea of what a butt kicker this is. It's kind of cool. You can see, looks like there's a fire way out here. Let's see. Still see the sun lighting at the top of San Gorgonio, San Jacinto. So that's somewhere around Santa Rosa Mountain. And there's definitely a fire over there. So hopefully they get that under control. But here I am up here on the top again. So by the time I get down, it'll probably be close to, if not dark. I'm going to continue east and then down, around, and come back out down here. And then out towards my house. So again, we got, let's see, those headlights right there, that's the 15. That's the split right there. 15 this way, 215 that way. It's Temecula, Palomar Mountain, Murrieta, Santa Rosa Plateau, Fallbrook's just over the other side. These hills are kind of like just on the other side of the San Diego County line. Wildemar, Lake Elsinore's out that way, Menifee's out that way. And I'm pretty sure that's Mount Baldy right there too. It's hard to tell. But yeah, that's Mount Baldy over there. So you can see a lot of peaks from here. So you got Santiago Peak, Mount Baldy, San Gorgonio, San Jacinto, Santa Rosa, Palomar. I've been up and down the tops of those a number of times, all of them. So, see, I've done Santiago Peak a couple times. That's been driving. That's a bucket. That's a real off-road road. Of course, I've only had a two-wheel drive truck, but I drive it like an off-road vehicle. And I'm surprised I made it to the top, but that's a good one. Baldy, hit the summit a couple times. San Gorgonio, hit the summit a couple times. San Jacinto, been up there half a dozen times. Palomar Mountain, used to live up there. So I've been up and down there a number of times. So, where'd that bird go? It was just a bird right there. All right, well, I'm going to hike back down. Probably the end of the filming here. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Don't forget to subscribe to all my social media things. They're all under a 3,500 mile walker. A 3,500 mile walker. So I have YouTube. This whole video will be up on YouTube. I'll put shorts of videos on my others, my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, maybe Snapchat. I think that's all I have. I don't know. But they're all under a 3,500 mile walker. Again, thanks for watching and supporting. Keep on moving.